Hi, welcome to West Virginia Wesleyan Channel 22 News. I'm Shelby Kennedy.
And I'm Chloe Purdue.
As we take a look into Greek life on campus, I had the chance to speak with members of Alpha Xi Delta to discuss their bracelet making event that took place last Sunday.
This is Shelby Kennedy reporting for Channel 22 News. The Sisters of Alpha Xi Delta gathered on Sunday for a sisterhood event in which they brought back alum Ryan Moore to make permanent bracelets and anklets for the chapter. I sat down with senior Grace Smith to get her opinion on the event.
I loved it. I got a heart and a circle bracelet. I loved it. Good sister bonding and a fun time and good food.
Thank you for tuning in to Channel 22 News this week.
Next, we go to hear from reporter Emily Reed, who talked to Wesleyan professor John Benjamin on approaching this one-year anniversary of opening the Argo bookstore and all the different benefits the store provides for the community.
This is Emily Reed with Channel 22 News. Today I sat down with John Benjamin, the owner of Argo Books. As the store is passing their one-year mark of being open, John Benjamin tells us a bit more about his bookstore that just so happens to be a lot more than that.
And there's a bunch of clubs. So that's another thing too. We kind of like to think of this little place as more than a bookstore, but just like a community center where people can come and just kind of follow their creative passion.
Argo Books features many creative clubs, some of which including an animation club, film and photo club, game and design, West Virginia Art and Design Association, Writers Group Generative, Dungeons and Dragons Adventures, Anime Club, Teen Book Club, Board Game Night, Buckhannon Cine Club, Tabletop Mountaineers, and just recently they've added a chess club. Stop in and see what you can find at the Argo. Thanks for watching.
Thank you, Emily. As we take a trip down Main Street, reporter Chloe Purdue reports on a local shop called The Coop. Take it away, Chloe.
On 4th Main Street in the bustling streets of Buckhannon, there's a little store called The Coop that lies right on the corner. With little knickknacks, glassware, and plants in their windows, it's hard not to enter the little store. When you enter, you are greeted with the cool green of plants and the calming scents of a mix of wood, fresh soil, and homemade soaps. So, what is The Coop? I talked with Sarah Slider, who offered me a look into the plans for what The Coop will be offering.
The Coop is 6 concepts under one roof. These are all directions that we are interested in growing and doing some exciting things. Blooms by Juliet, our floral department. We have expanded retail, that's our second part. Some gourmet groceries, kitchenwares. We have a lot of really cool retail stuff. Our third piece that is our teaching kitchen. We're gonna host cooking classes when that's finished. So we're gonna have space for 8 to 12 folks. We're gonna do several different forms of classes. Some of them are gonna be skills-based. Some of them are more social events. And as soon as our kitchen's done, we're gonna have that full schedule posted online. Our fourth concept is the Event Emporium. That's pretty much a collection of portfolios of event vendors that we have worked with, that we know do excellent work. You can come in, browse portfolios of all the folks that you would need to make that happen in a way that encourages people to keep their business local. The fifth piece is travel, which is guided food and beverage tours to select cities. We're launching that in March with a 4-day trip to Cleveland, and we have some really exciting things planned for that. It's pretty much just a group of people going to eat and drink kind of the best things in Cleveland. And then the final piece of the Coop is the CSK, which is Community Supported Kitchen, and it's one of the things I'm most excited about. With the CSK, we're the ones who are sourcing the best local fruits, vegetables, meats, and we are doing delivery to Elkins, to Clarksburg, and we have pickup here in Buckhannon.
If you haven't already checked out The Coop, I would definitely recommend that you do. One of my favorite spots in The Coop is the terrarium maker desk, where you can make terrariums. This is Chloe Purdue for Channel 22 News. Nice work, me. Finally, we end our report today with reporter Jordan DeMornay's interview with Xander Castillo on his call to faith and being a member of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
Hello everyone, you're watching Channel 22 News. I'm Jordan DeMornay, and I sat down with Xander Castillo to talk about religious life. Xander talks about the great things of FCA and the religious life of a student athlete.
So ever since I joined FCA, something that really stood out to me and taught myself was that people of the same age and of the same religion and people wanting to share that Christianity, everybody's sharing the same struggle and the same faith. And even if you're not an athlete, FCA is still a good thing for just anybody to really come and just reflect on their week, or maybe take some time off from some schoolwork and just worship God. And it's really just taught me, it's also taught me a lot of patience because I began speaking at FCA, and that's been something that I've had to teach myself how to be patient with and learn how to speak to everybody, and it's just something that's really good. So I have been a member of FCA since my sophomore year of 2021 in the fall. I didn't get it during COVID because COVID really shut down things for FCA as a group and everything like that, and things didn't start picking back up until the fall of 2021. And shout out Pastor Ed for getting that going again. I think FCA is an opportunity for anybody to join, and not even join, just come and sit down and, like I said, worship God and learn about each other and how everybody's feeling, express themselves, express the struggles that they're going through weekly. FCA is an opportunity, like anybody, it doesn't have to be just athlete based. Anybody can just come and worship God. That's the main goal for us all. And what I love most about FCA is just like I said, how everybody is just such a close, comes together as a close group. I love the activities we do, the lessons we learn. It's really good to hear young people or people the same age as me talk about their love for God and just all having the same motive to be there on a Wednesday night.
Xander loves being able to come to FCA every Wednesday with other students to talk with students about their day. Xander loves FCA because he feels as if he can make a difference in students' lives and brighten up their day. I'm Jordan DeMornay, and you're watching Channel 22 News. Thank you, and have a great evening.
Thanks, Jordan. To everyone's surprise, temperatures are going to be cold this weekend with a high of 47 degrees and lows in the 40s, and raining, so be prepared and stay warm. Let's go to a quick sports report with Chloe.
Thanks, Shelby. Last week, the Bobcats football team played their home game against Frostburg University. After a tough battle, the Bobcats ended up losing with a final score of 37-0. They will head to Glenville State for their final regular season game of the year. Shelby, can you tell us about the events that are happening on campus this week?
I sure can. On Tuesday, We Lead will be hosting a ribbon-cutting ceremony for Diabetes Awareness Month. Then on Wednesday, the Black Student Union will provide a Thanksgiving dinner from 7 to 9 p.m. located at the BSU house across from Holloway. Thanks for tuning in to Channel 22 News. I'm Shelby Kennedy.
And I'm Chloe Purdue. Have a great evening. My palms are so sweaty.
Yeah.